Good evening, one and all. My name is Dr. Surideep Mazumdar, and we are here in Speak Magic Toastmasters Club meeting number 182. Now, for some reason, our very magical Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster, Dr. Rajeshwari, is not available. I think she's probably shifting to a new city altogether. So today I'm going to be taking up all the proceedings right from the start. Now, today's meeting is a little extra special one because today we are going to be conducting the elections. Well, more about elections in a few minutes, but before that, we obviously have some very special guests. Well, so far I can only see one of them, and I mean, whenever I talk about her, what do I say? I mean, the first time when I saw her videos, it was just like, I mean, with such sheer proficiency, she will explain every single thing that's there in her heart and soul. I mean, every single time I go through her videos, there's always so much to learn. She's a very newly inducted Toastmaster from the Sprouts family. Let's welcome Toastmaster Brenda Mendes. Brenda, ma'am, if you can bless us with a brief introduction about yourself. Yes. You're on mute, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to mute? You want me to mute?
No. Yeah, I want you to give us an introduction, ma'am. Yeah, you were on mute previously. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's already told you my name. And what I have to do is I transform people's lives.
Okay, is Brenda ma'am paused only for me or for everyone else?
Yeah, she's paused for everyone.
Okay. I think we'll get back Brenda ma'am after some time.
Senior executives other than the C-suite. And this is what my passion. Why did I start? Why do I love this? Because I personally have spent about 42 years in the corporate space and had exposure to, to the giants of Indian.
Okay, awkward pause again. Sorry for that. I think.
For the pandemic, and during the pandemic, we actually lost about 240 million people were unemployed, excluding the unorganized sector, and that is still today we have about 14% unemployment. So that's where my passion comes from, and what I love to do, other than the 9 to 5 working, is really I'm a voracious reader. I've been a yoga practitioner and a meditation practitioner, and learning. Curiosity is in my DNA. I can't go to sleep without learning, so I study for about 4 or 5 hours every day, even today. And I think that's about, I live a life with uncommon zest, I should say. That's not an extraordinary person, just living life in an extraordinary way, I would say, in a way. So that's it. So I'm ready to learn from a person who is 10 years old, 11 years old, no matter the fact that I'm going to be 72.
Amazing. My God. And I mean, how many people here right now are getting that vibe from Brenda ma'am right now? I mean, the fact that she just radiates that energy to all of us. It's such a pleasure and an honor to have you with us today, Brenda ma'am. Of course, today is pretty much the elections, and I'm sure in your club also, there's going to be the elections, and I'm hoping that you're going to contest the same as well. Okay, so let's get into the elections straight away right now. Of course, a couple of our other members will also be joining. Let me first give you all a very quick overview. Today, I'm going to be presiding over as the elections chair. Now, in this, it's very important for us to just understand the different rules related to the elections. So obviously, serving as a club officer in the clubs is an honor and a part of the Toastmasters promise. Holding quality elections, selecting the best within the club who is ready to take the mantle of the club and carry it forward is a part of the Toastmasters leadership cycle, the elections that takes place every 6 months. Now, the role of the election chair, what we have done is we have sent a mail out to all the club members and we have asked them to nominate themselves for the role. If there are no competitions, then definitely they are unanimously chosen for that particular executive committee role. Now, the process usually begins with is chaired by the immediate past president. Right now, I am the present president. Obviously, I will be the immediate past president. That's why I've been I've been a part of the nomination committee. The members cannot run for the office and should be experienced and well-respected Toastmasters. They should prepare a slate of nominations for each office. They may nominate more than one Toastmasters for each office. So I'll be talking about the nominations that I have received so far. Okay. Along with this, of course, we will be, there's a Toastmasters International specifies the first meeting in May for officer elections. We are having it in the month of June because from July, the new term is going to start. Now, there is request decorum from the secretary, at least 51% of the voting members that must be present. Now, usually what happens is we will be bringing in the members who have nominated themselves for the respective roles, and then we will be casting the different votes from the respective members. Of course, on-floor nominations will also be open. The order for the elections will be taking place in this following order: President, Vice President Education, Vice President Membership, Vice President Public Relations, Secretary, Treasurer, and Sergeant at Arms. That is pretty much the order of the elections. So let me just check how many members do we have. We have exactly 10 members right now. So that's a good sign. So I think Toastmaster Partha will be joining in some more time. One second, let me just go through. Yeah, Toastmaster Partha has just said that he will be joining us in another couple of minutes. Okay. Can we all just drop another message in the group so that we can have some more members, please? Swarnalata ma'am, if you can help me out in this, and Yogeshwari also, please.
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah. Okay, we just need one more member for our elections to proceed with. Okay, yes, yeah. Navamita ma'am has also joined. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So let's begin the elections for the term July 2022 to December 2022. For the office of president, the nomination committee has nominated Toastmaster Swarnalata Y. Toastmaster Swarnalata.
Yeah.
Do we have any on the floor nominations? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? One last time, are there any further nominations on the floor? Congratulations, Toastmaster Swarnalata. Hearing none, the nominations are now closed without objection. Since there's only one candidate for the office of president, we will forego the select ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Swarnalata R as the president, newly elected president of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Congratulations, Toastmaster Swarnalata. For the office of Vice President Education, the nominating committee has nominated Toastmaster Venkat Sai. Toastmaster Venkat Sai.
Yes.
Are there, thank you so much. Okay. Now, are there any further nominations from the floor for the post of Vice President Education? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? I hear none. Without objection, since there's only one candidate for the office of Vice President of Education, will forego the select ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Venkat Sai. Congratulations, Toastmaster Venkat Sai, the newly appointed Vice President Education of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much. For the office of Vice President Membership, the nominating committee has nominated Toastmaster Vikas Guleria. Vikas, sir, are you there?
Yes, I am there.
Okay.
I won't be able to switch on my camera.
Okay. That's absolutely perfect. Yes. So Vikas, sir, is there with us. Yes. Okay. So are there any further nominations for the Vice President membership position? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? I hear none. I hereby request our secretary to kindly cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Vikas Guleria. Congratulations, Vikas, sir. You are the Vice President membership newly appointed of Speak Magic President's Distinguished Club. Yes, congratulations and all the very best. Okay. For the office of Vice President Public Relations, the nominating committee has not received any nominations. Henceforth, the floor is open for on-spot nomination. Are there any nominations for the position of Vice President Public Relations? Do I have any nominations? Do I have any nominations? And one last time, do I have any nominations? Well, since I've received no nominations from the floor, the position of Vice President Public Relations stays vacant in the club. The position of Secretary, the nominations committee. Okay. Yeah. For the position of Secretary, the nominations committee has not received any nominations. Hence, from the floor, do we have any nominations for the position of Secretary? The newly elected president has the power to bless us with her name in case if she has any. Anybody would like to nominate themselves for the position of secretary of the club? Do I have any nominations? Do I have any nominations? And one last time, do I have any nominations for the position of secretary of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club? Okay. The position of secretary presently stays vacant. Okay. The next position will be for the treasurer. The nomination committee has not received any nominations for the position of treasurer. So are there any nominations from the floor for the position of treasurer? Are there any nominations for the position of treasurer? And one last time, are there any nominations for the position of treasurer? I'll take that as a no. The position of treasurer right now remains vacant. For the office of Sergeant at Arms, the nominating committee has nominated Toastmaster Sijo Joy. Okay. Is Toastmaster Sijo Joy here? Okay. Do we have anyone who is representing Toastmaster Sijo Joy? Do we have anyone who is representing Toastmasters Sijo Joy?
Did he nominate himself?
Yes. He
Yeah,
has.
then I can
Okay,
represent.
perfect. So Toastmasters Swarnalata will be representing Toastmasters Sijo Joy. Do we have any further nominations for the position of Sergeant at Arms? Do we have any further nominations? Do we have any further nominations for the position of Sergeant at Arms? I see no answer. Hence, I would request the our secretary to kindly cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmasters Sijo Joy, who is the newly elected Sergeant at Arms. Congratulations. We are yet to finalize the three more roles for which the newly elected executive committee will be having the freedom to conduct an election in the future, nominating these specific roles itself. That can be discussed internally within the executive committee and also within the club. Now, the elections, hence here are the election results. The newly elected club president is Toastmaster Swarnalata Y. Let's give a huge round of applause. Congratulations, Swarnalata ma'am. For the office of Vice President Education, we have Toastmaster Venkat Sai. Congratulations. As the Vice President Membership, we have Toastmaster Vikas Guleria. As a position of Sergeant at Arms, we have Toastmaster Sijo Joy. We will be conducting the executive committee installation in our future meetings, wishing all the very best to our newly elected executive committee members. And I hope me as an election chair, I was able to serve you with all my diligence and discipline. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in for today's election. And we are hoping a fantastic, sensational term ahead. Mind you, Speak Magic Toastmasters Club hit President's Distinguished status for the second straight year with 2 distinguished Toastmasters. We are doubling the number of distinguished Toastmasters in the club. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the election. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. And right now I'm going to get back to my usual president's role. So today's particular meeting was all about only the elections. So for all of you who are here, I would really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Of course, the newly elected ExCom will be taking up proceedings from the upcoming meeting, and we will be restarting our usual meetings from the upcoming term, from the upcoming week onwards. With that, I would officially like to adjourn today's meeting. We are all open for informal chit chat.